The most embarrassing moment is when someone insults you in public and you freeze right there without saying a single word. This happens to almost everyone. Whether a friend targets you in a group or a teacher asks a question in front of the class, your mind suddenly goes blank and your heart starts racing. But the moment the situation is over and you are alone, your mind floods with perfect comebacks. You think, I should have said this, or I should have reacted like that. But by then, the game is already over. If you truly want to end this problem from the root, do not miss the second point I'm about to share. Otherwise, you'll stay trapped in this cycle forever. When someone targets you with a comment, a question, or an insult, you might think it's just a social moment, but your brain treats it as a physical threat. Your amygdala, which is your brain's alarm system, takes full control. It shuts down your logical brain because logic is slow, but survival must be fast. This triggers the freeze mode. Your system literally hangs, which later turns into deep regret. You aren't weak, and it's not that you don't have the words. Your brain is simply in panic. But here is how you take the power back. The first solution is simple, yet 90% of people never do it. The moment you are hit with an insult or a tough question, take a 2 to 3 second pause. Don't rush to speak. This pause resets your nervous system. In psychology, a pause is seen as a sign of dominance. When you don't react instantly, the other person assumes you aren't breaking under pressure. It shifts the power from them to you.
The second step is internal training. You freeze because your brain hasn't rehearsed the situation. Start visualizing. Spend 2 minutes a day imagining someone making a comment and you responding calmly with a smile. Your brain treats rehearsal like real experience. So when it actually happens, your mind already has a ready pattern instead of panic. Finally, start using your voice in small ways. When you order food, be clear and specific. If you don't know an answer, don't just stay silent. Say, I've read about this, but I can't recall it right now. This makes you look strategic, not weak. When you combine the power of the pause with mental rehearsal, you stop reacting and start responding. You aren't just a person who stays quiet, you become a person who chooses silence as a weapon. Have you ever frozen during an argument? Tell me your story in the comments. I'll be highlighting the most interesting story and giving a shout out in the next video. Stay sharp and stay with BoreLedger.